Well, the humidity's still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Eagle blue. Set, ready. White, white. Set.
Love going to throw right away. That's complete. It's Bashal Tootin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Red, cycle. 52 blue. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one into the hands of Pitts. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Jaguars. Kyle Pitts hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Oh, look at the juke. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw with Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Hey, look at this Jaguar defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
And it is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Now Penix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now they'll change things up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Here's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The Jaguars at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Thomas brings it in. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Off the play fake, Love. That's complete to Dell. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. To the air, Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
First down, Falcons.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You look at this Jaguar defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
And looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Okay, right? Here, black shot. 10, ready.
Love looking to throw it. Got his man, Dell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Steel, black. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Love. That is caught by Dell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Ready.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now he's going to step up and run. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Take Dell. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Looking to throw, Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be taken at the 13. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they can really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking.
Set. 45. Wide. Slide.
And now Love going to change things up. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Here we go. Black. 95. Hut.
Love. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Set. Ready. Set. Hut. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 13. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Falcons 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 64 yards. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Falcons 7.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Nifty move. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They'll throw now on the final play. He's got his man on the crossing route. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
They'll throw with Penix. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point with it.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Take Dell, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jags are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A play fake. Now Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Penix to the air once more. Oh, the turnover slugfest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Fulasade American. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allow that turnover to hurt.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down.
Black shot.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Down. Yellow. 22. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Going back to Love. Now, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jordan Love taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to widen their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throwing out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Operating from the gun, Penix. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't ready up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now Penix. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now third down and very long.
A loss of 11 yards. It's third down. Third and long.
To the air, Penix. They'll try and do the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Trayvon Walker in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And here's Ryan Wright now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Falcons 7.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jaguars' 43-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing again, Penix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
8-yard pickup. And the Falcon 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Graham. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Looking to throw, Penix. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Red, yellow.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Let's go.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging them, getting a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Love now. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
To the right side and caught by Dell. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Again, it's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now the try here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Jaguars 49, Falcons 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. He's on his way. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Point after here coming up. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down.
Brings up third and less than a yard.
Penix working out of the gun here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Down. 33. Yellow. Set.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play.
They'll try and run for it. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.